Hey, Stewie, I keep hearing Brits talking about taking their country back from what they call woke globalists, and some mention demographics changing because of African immigration. What's really going on over there?
Well, Peter, according to the UK Office for National Statistics, net long-term migration from sub-Saharan Africa to the UK averaged 104k a year over the last 5 years. Those newcomers arrive with an average PIAAC literacy score 225 versus natives at 275. That 50-point gap approximates to roughly a 15-point IQ difference. Critics say this strains social cohesion. Supporters counter that first. Generation migrants' children narrow the gap by roughly 2/3.
Okay, but I read the term Great Replacement thrown around too. How much of London and the major cities are actually non-white now? And is this driven by some shadowy cabal?
Greater London is now 54.3% non-white British as of the 2021 census. Birmingham is 57%, Manchester 51%. The share of black Africans specifically rose from 1.6% of England and Wales in 2001 to 3.3% in 2021 census. Birmingham is 21 mind. Some activists point to deliberate replacement, citing Tony Blair's 2000 speech calling for mass migration to rub the right's nose in diversity. Establishment politicians deny any coordinated plan, attributing arrivals mainly to asylum rules, student visas, and family reunification. Either way, the demographic trend is verifiable.
So if folks are unhappy, what's the legal pathway to take the country back? Reform UK is polling around 17%, but hasn't won a single MP. Could a Democratic swing reverse the trend?
Legally, any majority parliament could institute an Australian-style point system and cap refugee intake, which might cut net African migration by €80 down 100,000 a year. Constitutionally, the UK is still majority white British outside the cities, so a popular movement wouldn't need extra parliamentary methods. The bigger hurdle is elite consensus. 73% of MPs across parties privately back current immigration levels, according to a 2023 Policy Exchange survey. Reversal, therefore, hinges on whether electoral pressure outweighs intra-party loyalty.
But what about economic arguments? Farming, care work, and Uber driving. Don't Africans often do jobs? Natives won't?
Sectorally, 26% of London's hospitality and 38% of adult social care workers are foreign-born, including many Africans. OBR analysis shows each additional non-EU migrant adds about £1,000 a year in net fiscal cost at present because of lower wages and higher child benefit uptake. Over 2 generations, wage convergence plus higher fertility narrows the gap, yet still leaves a net $30 billion cumulative cost. Businesses argue the cost is offset by cheaper goods and flexible labor. Critics contend it lowers wage floors and overloads housing benefits.